to do this video, so I hope we're able to do it today. I did do a video on nails, how to do your own press-on nails. I did do that. I hope that went over fine with you all. I really do. And right now, I do not know what the sound is going to be like with this video, so we'll see. We will see. Once again, welcome to my platform, the Bliss platform. My name is Michelle, and but I don't always go by Michelle, so it's whatever. So there's a lot of things going on our planet at this time, and some of the things may hit close to home in some areas, but it's how you deal with it. How you gonna deal with it? How you gonna deal with it? Because it's hitting close to home. I know it is, but as we always say to each other, listen to our intuition. We have to use our discernment, but what if you are out there and you don't know how to use your intuition, or you don't know how to follow your discernment? What if you are one of those people and you are actually going through what you see happening, what we see happening rather. How do we help them? How do we help them deal with that? How do we do that? How do we do that? The best way to do that is by meditation. But then you say, well, how do you meditate? Okay, you know how to pray? There you go. Because it's going to take all of that. You're going to have to, if you don't know how to meditate, you're going to have to pray. Pray, meditate, all of that. Because there's some sad situations going on right now. And it's not a whole lot we can do physically, but spiritually, it's a lot we can do. And that's why you have to tap in. And you're going to hear that a lot. Tap in. What is that? What I just said. Pray, meditate, tap in. So hopefully you all will be able to begin your journeys to a better you, because that's what it's gonna take, a better you. Because you're gonna have to know. You're just gonna have to know. So yeah, and it's heavy. It really is. We're at the end of Mercury retrograde. Today is July the 22nd. Mercury retrograde is ending on July the 23rd. And July the 23rd, it was my anniversary. It was. What you glitching for? It was my anniversary. It was. Yeah. Yeah. But and then we'll have a few days of the shadow part of Mercury retrograde. But it's at the end, y'all. It's at the end. This has been something. What you say, Maxwell? Something. Yes. I have some decks already out. And I shuffled them and everything. And in a minute I'll tell you what's on top. Because I left it like that. I said, no, I'm going to leave it just like that. And it's early. It is 8:02. Yeah, in the morning. It's early. I've been trying to do this. I've been trying to do this for days, but it just hasn't been happening for me. So I said, let me go ahead and try it again today. And also, I did shuffle these, declare and decree, because we're gonna get one or two of these. And I did shuffle them. And when I shuffled them, I don't know if you want this one or not, but you can get it. What's on the bottom after I shuffle them. All mind control and illusions created by the powers that were are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All mind control and illusions created by the powers that were are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. That's what's on the bottom after I shuffled the deck. But let's see what comes out for you all today. You can have that one if you want it. If it resonates, you feel you need it, or somebody that you know need it, go ahead and use it. Go ahead and do that. Do what you need to do with that one. But let's see what we get to come out for us now. Present time, ancestors. Present time. Right now. What we need. What do we need? I really don't. I'll take the top one. And the top one says, all illusions, here we go with illusions, all illusions about who and what I am are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. Illusions, y'all. Somebody is dealing with illusions. All illusions about who and what I am are now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. There it is. So we are dealing with illusions today, huh? Did you get a clear shot of that? Let's try to see. Is that better? Okay. So you can get a good screenshot of that. Okay. I think we'll just stick with that one. It's weird. It's something. Okay. And you may want this one. It's on the bottom of the deck. After all that, after the pull, all internal fear of my divine power is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All internal fear of my divine power is now destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. If you want it, you can have it. There you go. Get you a screenshot of that. And that's it for today. For the declare and decree. Remember how you do that, right? You want to approach your spiritual guides, spiritual teams, whoever you go to for your spiritual guidance, and ask them to clear these blockages. You're going to write those down, the ones that you screenshot. You're going to write them down on a piece of paper, and then you're going to burn them. And then you're going to give thanks to your spiritual guides, spiritual teams, okay, or whoever is leading you on this spiritual journey, okay? And that's that for that. Okay, so now let's talk about these. I have 3 decks that I shuffled for this, and one is my IC Tarot deck from Soul Sister Shabby Zane. IC Tarot, check her out, y'all. Check her out. Check her out. And then I have I don't know why this happened the way it did, but I had 2 decks that just mixed up, and I just left them. I left them like that, and it was in there. This is Intuitive Kev's. I have his tarot deck and Kipperish mixed up in here, and I have Intuitive Kev's extra deck. Okay, so we're gonna see what we get out of these 3. Okay, if that's all right with y'all. I might pull a few love oracles if it hits me along the way. But so far, I'm looking at Snapped on this deck. And I'm looking at Queen of Cups here. There she is with her amazing loving self. And then we have Trusted from Intuitive Kev's Kipperish, okay? All right. Join in, y'all. Remember, if this doesn't resonate with you all, don't make it. Because if it doesn't hit you as soon as you see it, it's not for you. It may be, though, for somebody that's connected to you. So keep that in mind. And, you may be able to assist them with a little advice if they're willing, to accept that advice. But yeah, if it's not hitting that spot, don't force it. Don't force it. But we have Snapped, Queen of Cups, and Trusted out here. So who's upset about this Queen of Cups? Who's upset about this Queen of Cups we got out here? But that's on those are on the bottom. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and start with this IC Tarot and drop a few. Let a few drop from this deck. Okay. First thing that comes out. What is that? The 4 Swords. Need to get some rest. You need to get some rest. I'm looking. You need to, You've been. Then we have, oh boy, the 4 Cups. See? What have you been doing? You need to get some rest, okay? Okay. 4 Swords, 4 Cups. What else, ancestors? Because got the Three of Swords that came out a little sideways. Man, somebody is messed up right now. Somebody is messed up right now. What the hell did you do? Or what did they do to you? Oh, y'all, I see. Y'all messed up because, and it came out just like it's supposed to be. Y'all messed up. Y'all messed up because y'all messed with a Queen of Cups. And then the Three of Wands. And then the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. Working, making money. Make that money. Make it. If that's what's going to make you, make it. So you're upset about this Queen of Cups. And now you're on the, no, I ain't gonna say nothing. Let me go ahead. Okay, Kev, do your thing. Do your thing. I'm gonna pull now from, here's the Three of Wands, if I didn't show it to you. And here is the Three of Swords, okay? And I don't know if I showed you the Four of Cups, but there it is, okay? And this is the Four of Swords, if I didn't show you. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to see Cab. Let's go. Because I don't know. If somebody is... I'm not done. Wait a minute. Hold on. I don't know how to pause this. Wait a minute. How do I do that? Why do I do that? Let me see. All right. I did it. Okay. Sorry about that. But let's see. Brother Kev. Four of Swords. Let's clarify that. My ancestors and spiritual guides, spiritual teams, who I've invited to share this moment with us. Y'all, thank y'all for the subscriptions. Not subscriptions, for subscribing. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Let me know if y'all need to know a little bit more about the nails, you know, and things like that, and how you can make your little pocket change. Because, I mean, I could, but I did that. I did that. And I'm a very, private, I'll say, person when it comes to my physical space. So I have issues. I have issues with people, you know, coming to my house. Where I don't care if they are coming and and I'm trying to sell them something. I have issues with that. I have issues. Man, is there anybody else out there like that just don't care for company or just don't care for somebody to be in your private space at your home where you lay your head? I have an issue with that. And to be honest, if I'm not having a get-together or hosting something for the family or whatever, I don't want the company like that. I just don't. I just don't. And I've been been told that I'm antisociable, but I like to be social. I do. I just don't like it and like it to be in my house all the time. I just don't. I think that there's times for that, and it's not every day. That's just me. That's just me. Mm, that was juicy. But yeah. So yeah, you can make you some if you don't mind company or you don't mind going to their house and doing the nails there. Have at it. But I did try it. I did it, and I did it for like I said about 6 months. And man, uh, but I had everything set up and everything, my workstation and everything, but it was just the idea of somebody being in my space. It just I just couldn't do it, and then I got to where I didn't want to be in somebody else's space. It got real weird for me. I just, cause it's. I just have issues with that, y'all. I just do. I just do. I just do. And see, that's why you have people working in shops, and doing it in renting booth spaces and things like that, because they don't want that, they don't want it. So we're gonna clarify the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords, Four of Swords. What is going on with you? Why are you in the Four of Swords? Why are you in the Four of Swords? How are you feeling like this? Okay. Because of her. Okay, so you're in the Four of Swords because of the divine feminine. Okay. Mm-hmm. You can ready to lose her. You can ready to lose her because I'm trying these cards. I'm about to lose these cards out of my hand. That's why I said that. You about to lose her. You about to lose her or him. You about to lose him. And you know that. You know that. That's why you're in the Three of Swords. Because you know it. You already know. You didn't. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Why are you in the Four of Cups energy? Why? You've been partying and drinking too much. You have been partying and drinking too much. Slow down on that. Slow down on that. Because honestly, I'm just gonna be honest about the drinking. I used to drink. I did. But it would always take me like 2 days to recover. And so it was only certain times that I really could drink. And like I said, I would need those 2 days to recover. So it was mainly on the weekends when I did drink. But then what made me not drink as much as when I got into a relationship with a drinker. Drinking can change the whole dynamic of your relationship. It really can. And why am I making the infinity? It can change the whole dynamic of your relationship. And it can make you not look at that person the same because you're dealing with two different personalities. Maybe more than that. You may be dealing with 4 to 6 personalities, especially depending on what they're drinking. Now, my husband, who I still love to this very moment, he was a drinker. My husband, he was an alcoholic. My husband would not stop drinking. When he knew it wasn't the best for him, he wouldn't stop. He said he wasn't going to stop. And he didn't. And now he's not here. Okay? Slow down on the drinking. Slow down on it. Just slow down. Drink some water. If you just have to drink you some alcohol, make sure you flush yourself out. Your pancreas is just a little bitty thing. And it's got to filter everything that's coming through our body. But that alcohol, can you imagine having to filter that out 24/7 and nothing else to actually help it go through and get filtered? Can you imagine that? Yeah. Please slow down. Please slow down. So we have, let's clarify the 4 of Cups. Oh yeah. She knows. She knows, don't she? She knows. The high priestess knows. Listen to her. Listen to her. She tried to tell you. I'm trying to listen. Slow down on the drinking. Slow down on it. Drink you some water afterwards. Drink you some water during. But your pancreas has got to be filtered with more than just. Your pancreas has got to be flushed too. Flush it. Flush it. Flush that shit. Flush it. All right. So that's why you drink it. Don't. You drinking more is not going to draw that divine feminine or divine masculine back to you. You're repelling them. And why? And I know that because that's what it used to do to me. The drinking repel. You don't want to be around that. That person is a turnoff because you're not dealing with that true, authentic person because they have been enhanced with something that is not them. So yeah, it's a turn off. It's a turn off. It really is. And the only time it doesn't is if you're drinking with them and you're inebriated along with them. So it doesn't, and then you kind of balancing each other out and you kind of just go with the flow, right? Yeah. stop drinking with them, or don't drink as much and stay more sober around that person, and watch and see how you feel. You don't like it. It's not it's not good. Okay? It's not good, y'all. It's not. Okay, so we have the High Priestess out here. Thank you for that, by the way. We want to now clarify this Three of Swords that we have over here. And you all know this, okay? This is what you all already know. You're just getting confirmations through these cards. You can pick up a deck and get the same thing, confirmation. You can do that. You can do this yourself. You really can. You really can. All right, let's clarify the Three of Swords, and that is the Ten of Cups. You almost had it, didn't you? You almost had it. You can get it. You may not be able to get it with that divine feminine or that divine masculine, but I'm not counting you out. You know, I'm not counting you out. You can get it. And you're broken up about it, I know. Broken hearted about, oh my goodness, I know. Well, you can get it back. Just maybe not from that particular person, okay? You know that, don't you? Yeah. Okay, let's clarify this Three of Wands. And get on about it here. Confirmations. That's all this is. That's all this is. Right? Destruction. So, that's like the Tower, isn't it? This card reminds you of the Tower. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that. Just because it didn't work out the way you think it should have worked out. No, you can't behave like that. You can't behave like that. I know you probably want to. I know you probably feel like your whole world is being torn apart. But you gotta be cool. You're gonna have to stay cool and calm. And actual money is on the bottom. You're gonna have to stay calm about this. You're gonna have to stay calm. Yeah, because you kind of missed it. You kind of missed it, but we all do. 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 Okay, now let's go ahead and get through this. Let's see which one I need to clarify. Let's clarify. I was getting ready to say, let's clarify this destruction card. And this is what came out. So, they telling on somebody, right? Ugly spell, beauty spell. Somebody's been doing spell work. And that's the reason why for real. So because you couldn't have the divine feminine or divine masculine, you started doing spell work? Because they're gone. They're gone. They are they're gone. They're gone. Okay? They're gone. And did you know that that kind of craft is returned? Did you know that? Did you know that? And I'm gonna end this. They're leveling up. They've leveled up. They've already leveled up. Yeah, the divine feminine. They've already leveled. Fuck. So that's why. That's why, huh? Yeah, yeah. Look. Possibly you're a Taurus, or either they're a Taurus. Both of you may be Tauruses. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. So you missed out on your destiny? Is that, yeah. You. Because you was greedy. You was greedy. You was greedy and you missed out. Plus you was impersonating somebody else. Get. So if it wasn't you, it was your siblings? Is that who it was? If it wasn't you, actually you doing the spell work and the impersonations, it was one of your siblings impersonating you. Pitiful. Yeah. But being a divine feminine and high priestess, you already knew this. You already knew it. That they were committing fraud. Wow. They telling me I'm gonna have to stop. Because look what it ended up on. Snapped. That's why you snapped, right? That's why you ready to snap. Because you got caught up. Okay? If it ain't you, if like I said, if it's not you, it's your siblings. Okay? If it's not you, it's your siblings. Ooh. And which one fell on the floor? The fraud. Yeah. Complete fraud. If it's not you, it's your siblings. And now, just look at this. This is telling you. It's talking about you. It's talking about you. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that. It's talking about you. The destruction is because of this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Told on you. So that's it. That's it. That's what happened to your baby. That's what happened to your love. That's what happened. Fix that. Fix it. Fix it. Okay? Fix it. Fix it if you can. Okay? Don't let it go down like this. Fix it. And you'll feel better from the inside. Fix it. If you have to, you may have to, be honest. First of all, be honest. Tell the truth about it all. Come clean. Stop being so secretive, because that's what you've been all this time. You've held shit back, excuse my expression. but that's what you've done. Fix it. All right? Yeah. This was really something. But fix it. You can fix it. You can fix it. You may not be able to get that person, but you can still fix the situation and to where you can move on. You can move forward. Whatever. Okay? I'm going to leave it here. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the subscribers. Thank you. Thank you.